Okay, today's Chumash is, we're holding Parshas Vayishlach, Yom Shishi. It's the Chitas for Chai Kislev, Pasuk Yud Beis. V'asa'arz asher nasati la'Avram li'Yitzchak lecha et Tanena. Hashem tells Yaakov, the land that I gave to Avram and Yitzchak I will give to you. U'zaracha acharecha eitin es aretz, and to your children after you I will give to the land. Pasuk Yud Gimel, Vayal me'alav Elohim. Hashem went up from him, excuse me, where he had spoken with him. Yaakov made a monument over there. In the place where Hashem had spoken, he made a stone monument. And he poured a libation upon it, and he poured oil upon it. So Rashi says, I don't know what this is teaching us. Pasuk Tes Vav. Vayikra Yaakov es Shem HaMakom asher dibra ito Sham Elohim Beis El. Hashem named the place where Hashem has spoken with him, Beis El. Tes Zayin. Vayisu mi Beis El, and they journeyed from Beis El. Vayihi oid kivrasa oretz lave Efrasa. So they journeyed from Beis El, and there was still some distance to come to Ephrasa, and what happened was, Vatele Rochel, Vatikash Belitata, Rochel gave birth, and her labor was very difficult. Rashi says, Kivras Aretz, some distance, Menachem Pirish Loshen Kabir. Menachem explained as an expression of Kabir, meaning much. Mahalich Riboy Mahalich Rav. Much in the case of long distance. And the Agada says like this, Bisman Sha'aretz Chalula Menukeves Kikvara, Shehanir Motzei, Medrash explains during the time when the ground is like riddled like a sieve, when plowed fields are common, when the winter has passed and the heat has not yet come. Rashi says this is not the simple explanation of the pasuk. We find concerning Naaman, and he went some distance from him. And I say, therefore, Rashi says, I believe that it's the name of the land measure. Like a distance of a parsa or more. Just as you say in the measure an area yokes of a vineyard. So too, with a man's journey, land approximately the journey of a mill. So, a person calls this kivras aretz. Came to pass when she had difficulty giving birth. The midwife said to her, do not be afraid. Kigam zelach ben. For this too is a son for you. Rashi says, Kigam zeh neisef l'cha al Yosef, which means added to Yosef for you. Rabbi Darsha, the Chacham say, a gam means that with every tribe, a twin sister was born. And Binyamin had an extra twin sister born with him. And it came to pass when her neshama departed, Rachel called the child Ben Oini, and Yaakov called him Binyamin. So Rashi, Ben Oini, Ben Sari, the son of my pain. Binyamin, Nira Be'enai. Rashi says, it seems to me, Rashi says, it seems to me that he was the only child who was born in the land of Eretz Yisrael, which is in the south of a person who is coming from the direction of Aram Naraim. As it says, in the south in the land of Canaan. Continually traveling southwards. Ben Yamin, Rashi says, Ben Yamin, the son of the south. Lashon Tzfain v'Yamin v'ata brasam, an expression of north and south, you created them. The Fikach Humali, therefore, it has the Yud is Mali. Pasik Yud Tes, Vatamas Rachel died. V'tikavra b'derech Efrasa, and she was buried on the road of Efrasai, which is Vayishlach, which is Vayishlachim. Yaakov made a monument on her grave. He matzeves kuvuras Rachel adayim, and this is the tombstone of Rachel until today. And Yisrael journeyed and he pitched his tent at some distance past the tower of Eder. Pasuk of Beis, Vayihi b'shkein Yisrael ba'aretz hahi, and it came to pass when Yisrael lived in the land, Vayilech Reuven, Vayishkav as Bila Pilegesh Aviv, Vayishma Yisrael, Vayiyu b'nei Yaakov Shem Aser. So it came to pass when Yaakov was living in the land that Reuven went and lay with Bila, his father's Pilegesh, and Yisrael heard about this, and so the sons of Yaakov were 12. Rashi says, B'shkein Yisrael ba'aretz hahi, Rashi actually bought the Hebron, Yitzchak Eru Kol Elah. Before he came to Hebron, to Yitzchak, all of these incidents happened. Not that Reuven lied with her, but since Reuven disarranged Yaakov's bed, the Torah compares it as if he laid with her. And why did he disarrange and profane his father's bed? When the son of Baal, Bila. So when Rachel died, Yaakov took his bed, which had been regularly placed in Rachel's tent, and not in the other tents, and he moved it to Bilah's tent. So now Reuven came and he protested his mother's humiliation. He said, if my mother's sister was a rival to my mother, should my mother's sister's handmaid now also be a rival to my mother? That's why he disarranged it. Terah goes back to the previous topic. Once Binyamin was born, the marriage bed was completed, and now the Terah could list the Shvatim. The Torah tells us that these words are intended that Yaakov's sons were all equal. Really, Reuven did not make a sin. Pasuk of Gimel, the sons of Leah were Reuven, Yaakov, firstborn Shimon, Levi, Yehuda, Yisachar, Zvulun, Rashi, even Reuven made a mistake. Torah calls him firstborn. He's the firstborn in regards to inheritance. Firstborn in regards to service. Firstborn in regards to counting. And the birthright was given to Yosef only in respect to the Shvatim. The Shnei Shvatim that he founded 2 Shvatim. He had Ephraim and Menashe. These are Yaakov's sons who were born to him in Padan Aram. And Yaakov came to the father Yitzchak to Mamre Kiryas Arba, which is a Hebron where Avram and Yitzchak dwelled. So Rashi, Mamre Shema Mishar, this is the name of the plain. Kiryas Arba, Shema Ir, Mamre Kiryas Arba, Shal Mishar, Shal Kiryas Arba, this is the name of the city. Mamre Kiryas Arba means the plain is Kiryas Arba. Im Tamer Haile Lichtev, Mamre Kiryas Arba. Maybe you're going to ask, it should have said Mamre Kiryas Arba. The answer is, Kachderech HaMikra B'chol Davar Sheshmei Kofel Kigein Zeh Kigein Beis Lechem Aviezer Beis El Im Eim Tzurich Lahatel Behei Nasnum B'Reisha Teva Ashniya Beis Alachmi Be'efras Aviezer Bona Chiel Ben Eli. Rashi says that you find it many times in the Torah. It says Kiryas Ha'arba. When a hey needs to be added, its prefixes in the second word, and he gives different examples. Pasei Chav Ches. Yitzchak were 180 years. Yitzchak expired and he died, and he was gathered to his people. He was old and sated with days. And Esav and Yaakov buried him. There is no order of earlier and later events. In other words, there's no chronological order in Torah. The selling of Yosef actually preceded Yitzchak's death for 12 years. Rashi says when Yitzchak was 60 years old, Yaakov was born. And Yitzchak, if you subtract, and Yitzchak was 60 years old. If you subtract 60 from 180, you have 120. And Yosef was 17 when he was sold. And that year, Yaakov was 108. he was 63 years old when he got the bracha, and Arba Sheshana Nitman Beis Aver, 14 years he was in Beis Aver, Harishim Sheva. So you have now 77. Rabbi Avad Be'isha, and he worked 14 years for his wife. It was Sefer Arba Shinel Yosef. At the end of 14 years, Yosef was born. Shnemar Vahi Kasher Yolda Rachel Yosef. Haritishim Achas, you have 91. V'yidzayin Ashloi Nimka Yosef Harimeo Shmeina. So then add 17, that's 108. First, when I make Mishnimka Yosef at Shabbat Yaakov Ben Tzayim Echol Beishana Shnemar Yosef Ben Shleishim Shana V'zayim Shana Sava Ushnesayim Rov Harichavbeis Chavbeis Uksiv Yimei Shnei Meguri Shleishim Hashana Nimtza Yaakov B'Chorasei Kuvches. Rashi says. Also, you have, it says the days of the years of the living of was 130 years. Since Yaakov arrived in Mitzrayim at age 130, 22 years after Yosef had passed away, Yosef had been sold, it follows that Yaakov was 108 when Yosef was sold. So basically there's no chronological order. This story happened after Yosef was sold. Perek Lamed Vav, Pasuk Aleph, Elo tell us Esav who Adim. These are the generations of Esav, that is Adim. Esav Lokachas Nashim Bnei Canaan. Esav took his wives from the daughters of Canaan. Es Adav Es Ilan Achitives Livama Bas Anam Bas Tzivin Achivi. He took the daughters of Canaan. He took Ada, daughter of Elon Achiti, and Livama Bas Ana, daughters of Tzivin Achivi. Zagrashi Ada Bas Elon. He Basmas Bas Elon. This is Basmas, the daughter of Elon. She was called Basmas because she burned incense for Avodah Zarah. Livama he Yehudis. This is Yehudis. Who Kina Shema Yehudis Lemer she Keferes Ba'avidasa Zara Hilahatis as Aviv. He Esav nicknamed her Yehudis to imply that she denied the validity of Avodah Zarah so that he might deceive his father. Bas Ana Bas Tzivin, daughter of Ana, daughter of Tzivin. In Bas Ana Le Bas Tzivin. If she was the daughter of Ana, should she not be the daughter of Tzivin? Ana b'nei shel Tzivin. Shneimar Elo b'nei Tzivin v'Oyav Ana. Ana was the daughter of Tzivin, as it says, and these are the sons of Tzivin v'Oyav Ana. Malamed Shabbat Tzivin al Kalos Eishus Ana. This teaches us that Tzivin had relations with his daughter-in-law. Yatsa Livama ben Shneim, and Livama was born. V'decha Kasav Shekulan b'nei Mamzer Yisrael. Teretz tells us that they're all illegitimate children. Pasuk Gimel, Vas Basmas Bas Yishmael Ches Nevayis, and Basmas the daughter of Yishmael, sister of Nevayis. Rashi, L'haim Kerle Machlas. Also, the Torah calls her Machlas. Mesina Magad Medrash Sefer Shmuel Gimel Meichel Le'av Nesem. We find there that three people are forgiven. Number one, Gershon is Gayer. Number one, a Gershon is Gayer. Ba'iluk Gula, somebody becomes a Rosh Yeshiva or a high position. Vanesi Isha, somebody marries a woman. V'lamad Hatamikan, the Kach Nikras Machlas Shnimchelu Avnesa. It teaches us that when Esav got married, his sins were forgiven. Since Nevayis gave her hand in marriage after Yishmael died, she was referred to him by his name. Vatel Ada Esav as Alifaz, and Ada had the Esav Alifaz ubasmas Yolda es Ruel. Valivama Yolda es Yuish ves Yalam ves Kerach Elibnei Esav Shulad Yuldu Loy be'eretz Canaan, and Livama bore Yeush and Ya'alam, Eskerach, and these are the sons of Esav who were born to him in the land of Eretz Canaan. Zagrashim Kerach is a mamzer haya. Kerach was a mamzer of an Alifas haya. He was the son of Alifas Shabal Ishus Aviv, who had relations with the father's wife. Alivama Ishus Esav, the wife. Alivama is the wife of Esav. Sharehu Mane Imalufi Alifas B'Sefa Inyan. And he was listed with Alifas at the end of the chapter. Pasuk Vav. Vayikach Esav Nashavas Banav B'Nesav Kol Nafshis B'Sev Miknevis Kol Mehemtei V'Kol Knyanya Shir Rachash B'Eretz Canaan V'Yelech Al Eretz M'nei Yankiv Achiv. Esav took his wives, his sons, and his daughters, and all the people of the household, cattle, the animals, and all the property that he had acquired in the land of Canaan, and he went to another land because of his brother Yaakov. So Gashi Logo B'Eretz Mimta, to dwell wherever he would find. Pasuk Zayin Ki Haya Rachusham Rosh Rav Mishavas Yaakov. For their position were too numerous. And the land was not able to could not support both of them because of their livestock. Provides sufficient pasture for the animals. Medrash says, however, explains that because of his brother Yaakov as follows: because of the note of the obligation of the decree that your seed will be strangers. Amar Eli Elech li mikan ein li chelik lebe matana shenitin le'aretz hazeh lebe peri neshtar b'nei shabusha shemachar b'charase. So Esau said, I will get out of here, I'll get nothing, because I neither have a share in the gift of the land that has been given to him, nor in the payment of the debt. He left also on account of the shame that he felt that he sold his birthright. Vayeshav Esav b'Har Seir, Esav hu Edom. So Esav dwelt on Har Seir, Esav is Edom. Vayel told this Esav Avi Edom b'Har Seir, and these are the generations of Esav, the father of Edom b'Har Seir. Zagash Atili Sheheli Helidu Banav Achshav Mishalach Seir, the generations that his sons had after he went to Seir. Elish Meis b'nei Esav Alifas ben Ada, Eshes Aviv, Ruel ben Basmas, Eshes Aviv. These are the sons of Esav's sons. Alifas ben Ada, which is the wife of Esav's Ruel. Ben Basmas Eshes Esav. He b'nei Alifas, Teman Omer Tzvein v'Gatam Knaz. The sons of Alifas were Teman Omer Tzvoi v'Gatam and Knaz. Atimna Esav Pilegesh. Alifas ben Esav Ateled. Alifas Esamolik. Ela b'nei Ada Eshes Esav. So the Timna was a concubine to Alifas, the son of Esav, and she bore to Alifas Amalek. These are the sons of Ada, the wife of Esav. So Rashi, Leidiag Dulasan Shal Avram Kama Hayu Te'evin Lidabik Bizari. This teaches us the greatness of Avram, how much people long to attach themselves to his descendants. Timna zu Zay Bas Alufim Haisa. Timna was a daughter of very important people. Shnemar v'aches leitim Timna v'leitim alufi yeshvei Seir hayim menachenim sheyashu shom lefonav. Amar in Ezechel inasa lecha alavai ve'ei pilegesh. So they came from very prominent people, and she said, I may not be worthy of marrying you, but let me be your pilegesh. V'dir yama meina isim b'banav shel alifas. Lamet shabal ishte shoser v'yotza Timna b'neim shegad l'nasas pilakshi v'zo aches leitim Timna v'leim no b'nei Seir sheis aches menaim v'leim na'av. It says over there in Divrei Yamim, enumerates that the children of Eliphaz, here she is counted as the daughter of Seir. This teaches us that Eliphaz was intimate with the wife of Seir, and Timna came out from between them, and when she grew up, she became his Eliphaz Pilegesh. This is the meaning of, and the sister of Leighton was Timna. Torah did not count her with the sons of Seir because she was his Leighton's sister through the mother, but not through the father. Yud Gimel Ve'ela b'nei Ruel Nachas v'Zerach Shamam Umiza Ve'ela Hayu b'nei Basmas Esav. These are the sons of Reuel, which is all these people. Ve'ela Hayu b'nei Alivama Bas Ana Bas Tivin Eshes Achiv Esav V'Atil Esav V'Yush V'Yalam V'Skerach. These are the sons, the daughters of Tzivin, the wife of Esav. She bore Esav, all these people. Ela Aluf b'nei Esav b'nei Alifas b'cher Esav Aluf Teman Aluf Omer Aluf Tzvei Aluf Knaz, and these became the chiefs of the sons of Esav, the sons of Alifas. Esav's firstborn is Chief Teman, Chief Omer, Chief Tzvei, and Chief of Kenaz. Rashi Mishpach is the heads of the people, the families. Aluf Kerach, Aluf Gatam, Aluf Amalek, Aluf Ela, Aluf Alifas, Beretz Adam, Ela b'nei Ada, chief of all, and the names. Ve'ela b'nei Ruel b'nei Esav, and these are the sons of Ruel, the sons of Esav, which are Aluf Nachal, Aluf Zerach, Aluf Shama, Aluf Miza, Aluf Ruel, Be'aretz Adam, Ela b'nei Basmas, Eshes Esav, Ve'ela b'nei Alivama, Eshes Esav, Aluf Yoish, Aluf Yalam, Aluf Kerach, all these people. Ela Aluf Alivama, Basana, Eshes Esav, and last pasuk, Ela b'nei Esav, Ela Alufim, Hu Adam. These are the sons of Esav, and these are their Alufim, the chiefs, which are Edom. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah.